When you need color, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day. EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day.
Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're a new viewer, and yes, welcome back if you're returning. Today I've got something a little different for you. This is my personal Van der Spek organiser. Trying to think, I think it's the Junior they call it. Could well be. Could be something different. Can't remember. Anyway, it's personal size. And I'm going to do a bit of a flip through because this is housing my inserts from Cocoa Daisy for the year so far. And as you can see, it's holding up pretty well because there's a lot in here. And I thought it would just be nice to have a look back through the year at the themes so far. And also because the Cocoa Daisy challenge prompt today is Flip Through Friday. So I thought it went rather well. So here we go. So quite often people will ask about how to store things once you finish with them. This is what I've done this year, and then I may bind it all together at the end of the year. We shall see. So January, and I've put in like some of the little bits of the bookmarks and things I made. So January we had this kind of art journal feel. My goals have always lived on this page just before the month on 2, which I did very little with, as you can see, in January. Oh dear. And then I had some of the week on 1 pages, and I did some gratitude journaling there, as well as then keeping my kind of to-do lists and stuff. Now, little confession, I didn't get on very well with the January theme. I found it difficult to make work for me simply because it's just not my style. I can say it because it was before I was on the design team as well. Although, you know me, I'll always tell you what I think. But as soon as February arrived, I went, I've got some pages left from last year, and so I threw them in to January, and I basically had Simon and Betty for 8 weeks pretty much. So kept doing my gratitude on there. I really like this homework and personal. It works so well for me as a way of just breaking up my key things for the week. Although I say that because this week it's all, you know, it's all change again. I changed everything again. I'm not entirely sure if that's right in the right place there. I think that should have been in with March. Anyway, we'll have to rearrange that. Oh, look, some stamping. That doesn't happen very often. I did do some Simon weather stamps for a little while and coloured them in. That was fun. I enjoyed doing it, I just didn't use it very much. I'm not a great stamper, as you know, but hey, there you go. I need to get better at it. And then February, and it was this fabulous chemistry and science themed collection, which I just thought was brilliant. Again, goal list, and then the month on 2, and I did throw in some details of work related things that I needed to do, you know, what's new Wednesday dates, blog updates and different things with that, so that was good. And still keeping on with gratitude and my work, home, personal, same there. Oh, a week on 2. Obviously got bored, decided to have a play and put my gratitude in there for once, because I think sometimes it's just nice to switch up what you're doing and flip from, you know, week on 1 to week on 2. So yeah. And then again, this was the EllieBeth Gratitude Challenge. That was a busy week, wasn't it? Didn't do much then, apparently. And what have we got there? So this was just a little list of YouTube things that I needed to do, ideas that I was going to film, and again gratitude, and then we hit March, which is why I say I think summer's got out of order. March was beautiful. I loved the watercolours in this. They just, oh, they make me so happy. Again, my goals were there, and I tend to tick off and cross things through because I just find it makes it easier. And then we've got week on 2, month on 2, week on 1, to-do list. Nice thing with the Cocoa Daisy planner, of course, is that you don't have to add much to the pages to make it work, but when you do, it all goes together anyway. And then April, and this is the month that I was their guest designer, which was really lovely, and so lovely to be asked. And the cherry blossoms, oh, they were so pretty, so beautiful. A few more things there on my month on 2 pages, and I started putting in a little bit of kind of shop related things as well for my own business. Again, sticking with that gratitude on one side and then these, and then normally my daily pages would sit here, but I don't tend to keep my daily pages because I use them for scrap paper because I only use one side, so it seems a bit daft. Yep, and more. That I did across the 2 pages, and then had a little section with my appointments in. It's nice now and then, as I say, you can just switch up and just do something different, which is great. Then May, and these beautiful hydrangeas and the picket fence collection. Still hadn't organised my office drawers. I think I'd had that on for a while now. But I did get quite a lot done. And Yarnia, filming Yarnia just got pushed and pushed and pushed. That's my crochet podcast, if you don't know. I have that on my channel as well. Oh, Planacon Europe, that was rather fabulous, I remember. And the Cherish Conference, yes. May was a month of travel, it was good. And again, using both sides of this, but didn't do much with that part, which is a shame really because it's so pretty. And then this time I had a bit of a to-do list rather than using the daily pages, just because it was a week where there would be less time at home, so I could do that. Big long lists. Apparently I wasn't very grateful that week. I will have been, I just didn't get to it. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, I was messing around there and seeing if I could convert it to a vertical layout by having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and notes, and then other sections here. But obviously didn't go very far with that, but it's nice to try out sometimes. So again, oh, there's one of my daily pages. Wonder why I kept that one. Ah, because I'd written on the back of it. So yeah, so sometimes I'll keep them if they've got something relevant on. And then coming into June and the Lemon Grove, and oh my gosh, it's so lovely. I really enjoyed this collection. Yarnia 9 is still on the list, but hey, it does eventually get done, I promise you. And again, using this for notes of videos and shop related things. Planner challenge. And still working on that week on 1, and then the overview. One book July thoughts, simple. Yes, I felt in July I wanted to start simplifying a little bit. I mean, I must admit, you know, we've got all sorts of there. You know, there's the annual event that was happening in June that I hold every year. And so that had to have its own list. What's New Wednesday had to have its own list. And I think that's why, that is one of the beautiful things about rings, is that you can just, you know, use whatever you need, whatever setup you need, because you get all the different options. So yeah, crazy busy weeks. And then July, and I didn't really simplify very much because it was too pretty. So, oh yes, we passed a bit of a milestone on the number of sticker sheets sold over the last few years. That was quite fun. Still using that for mainly shop related things and marking in holidays and stuff as well for the girls. Oh, had a go at the old meal planning on here. Don't do that very often because normally it lives downstairs. But yes, I did try. And again, back to having that 2 weeks with that. And at this point as well, I've then joined the, I've been invited to join the Cocoa Daisy planner team, which was awesome. Really enjoy it being on their team. It's so much fun. It's not just about, you know, I mean, incredibly generous, but it's not just about the things that you receive. It is the community there as well, and it's nice to support a company that I admired for so long and have supported so long anyway. So it's rather lovely to share that further. Oh yes, so release week. Yeah, my list of all the things that had to be done. Lots and lots on here. Oh, I stamped something. My goodness me, that's rare. I stamped the dates as well. I think I just need to practice. But the problem is that I kind of go, but I can just stick a sticker so it's easier. Anyway, trying out having my appointments this time on there. So switching stuff around, packing lists. And then I think we come into August, which was the farmer's market. And I have to say, looking back through it, I really like it. It's really nice. At the time, I wasn't sure about the collection because it's not something that is really in my experience. You know, the whole red trucks and things. I was like, oh, I don't really get it. I don't go to farmers markets. But the colours and things as I went through were just lovely. So I did enjoy it after all. Yarnia has disappeared off here, not because I'd done it, I don't think, or did I? Can't remember now. But because I just stopped writing it on. And yes, I did change the what's cooking to what's clucking because, you know. I put quite a lot more into my rings in August with us being on holiday, simply because it just made life a bit easier. Because my erin condren was quite quiet. And I ended up gluing those pages together so that I could just go straight in on the week on 2 pages. Oh yes, Bath, that was nice. Short vacation. And then yeah, I just covered up the days of the week and just put in the headers that I needed there instead. Packing lists. Oh, I love that week. So pretty. Really pleased with how it came out. And then we come into September and all the things there, and I've not gone through and crossed everything off actually because everything did get done, but there you go. So my September was a very busy one. I put a little flip out there with the kind of the fixed times of the week, and I put quite a few different things on the calendar. Using some of the stickers from my own shop as well, these longer ones and the rainbow ones that you see there. And then we've got into the week on 1. Oh, I think I was just messing with washi there. Oh yes, I tried doing a bit of a fitness planner in here. It lasted long because I'm just not somebody who tracks what I eat that much. On paper, you know, if I'm doing really well, then I'll do it on my Fitness Pal, but the idea of this was that I'd have today's win, today's eats, if I've been to the gym, what I'd done, and then also the kind of the main cleaning task or house task that I wanted to get done as well. But as you can see, it didn't really go very far. Never mind. Started putting some Bible verses in. Oh yes, went back to work and home and the rest. And then yeah, again, listing out things for What's New Wednesday and Plan, which were 2 big events happening in the same week. Remind me not to do that again, it was a bit crazy. And that was September. So then the other bit that I've got in here was just when I was back in, at the start of the year, I was using a week on 2 pages from So Much Crafting. And so I just slipped in the weekly pages here as well, just so that they were there. As I was having a bit of an experiment with what I wanted to use and what I wanted to do. As ever, it's always an experiment, isn't it, planning? And then these are some old printed off just week on 1 pages, but I have a different system for that now going forward. And I think I've just shoved some bits and bobs in the back. So there you go, that is my flip through of Cocoa Daisy this year, and I tell you what, I am struggling to pick a favourite month in all of this. It's just all so beautiful. But May did have rather a lot of my heart because, yeah, it was beautiful. My birthday month, my daughter's birthday month, and also there was Planacon and all sorts of other things going on. So there you are. I hope you've enjoyed that little walk down Cocoa Daisy memory lane. If you are already subscribed to Cocoa Daisy, I wonder what has been your favourite month so far this year. And if you're not and would like to be, you can always set up a new subscription through their website, and if you leave my name in the box saying who referred you, then you will receive some store credit to spend in their store as well, which is really rather nice. So, hope you have a fabulous rest of the day, lovely people, and take care. Bye bye for now.